Hey guys, what's going on? Kent Nelson here. You're live with the beard. So just wanted to have a quick discussion with you guys today. Last time we had a great discussion on limiting beliefs, and the first limiting belief we talked about was the limiting belief of your finances. So today we're going to have a second talk on limiting belief, and that second topic is going to be based on time. Now, really quick, before I get into that, I just want to talk about a couple quick things. First of all, I had a great weekend. I hope you guys did too. I got to spend 2 hours doing a private lesson on sea lot and palm stick with a good friend of mine. I got to spend another 2 hours doing a private lesson and get my own workout as well on Balintawak and some Wing Chun aspects. Sunday, we spent all Sunday working on final edits for Weapons Camp 2016 DVD. That's going to be awesome. One quick thing I wanted to mention, in the last video we talked about a video that we put out called Intro to Kaishin Jeet Do, and I wanted to mention to you guys that that's not like a Facebook video. That's an actual DVD box set that we released that's been really popular, so you guys should check that out. So anyways, getting back to the topic at hand, like I said, limiting beliefs. So we talked before about the first limiting belief being money, and the second one now is going to be about time. Man, time is such a precious thing, such a precious thing, you know. And the interesting thing about time is that with anything you want to do in life, whether it's martial arts, whether it's get in shape, whether it's go on a trip, whether it's finish working on your house or your deck or build a pool, or whatever it is you think you want to do in life, things take time, and we always feel like we don't have enough time. And probably the most common thing that we tell ourselves is we don't have time. But the real thing is that we have to make that time. Whenever we have an opportunity, hey, David Greco, what's happening, bud? Whenever we have an opportunity, we all say, well, I just got to be able to find the time. Well, the reality of it is whenever we find the time, we fill it up immediately, right? The first thing we do is we just fill it up. Well, I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to, sit down and watch a movie. We always do that kind of stuff. So it's about prioritizing. It really is. Like in order to get my Balintawak training in this weekend, I set aside time and found a person to work with, in order to do this video with you guys. There's a million other things on my plate I could be doing, but I made a commitment that I'm going to do this video and talk about limiting beliefs. So I decided I'm going to make this time. I made an announcement that I'm going to do this at noon, specifically so to force me to get in there and make the video, to force to commit myself. This morning, I had a great workout. Worked out with my buddy Dave Pitchford. He put me through some strength training stuff, and then we worked a bunch of leg lock material for jiu-jitsu. And usually we work out Tuesday mornings, and he's like, "Hey, I can't do it. Can we do it Monday?" And it was a priority to me. So I shuffled some things around and made the time to make Monday morning work for me. So it's about finding the time, and the way you do that, the way you find the time is being able to figure out what you're going to get from that, right? So you got to, again, go back to like what we talked about before with video number 1 on money. You have to look at sacrifice versus investment. You have to ask yourself, if I achieve this thing, if I take the time to do this thing, how will it change my life? You have to focus on what you're going to get from something, not what you're giving up. Because with everything we do in life, especially with time, we give up the opportunity to do something else. And if we focused on all the things we were missing out on, well then, what fun is life then, to focus on all the things we don't have? We need to focus on the things that we're getting from what we're doing. What is the investment that we're making? I want to get better at the leg lock game in jiu-jitsu. So to me, that was investment. I'm working towards that future versus saying, oh, I could have been home working on this or working on lesson plans or editing. All those things have to be done, and all those things will get done, but you have to be able to budget that time, to make that time, and focus on what you're going to get from it. Time, much like money, I think, comes down to fear of failure. So you have the same formula we talked about in the limiting belief number 1 video. If time equals commitment, right? And to put in no time requires no commitment. So to say you have no time, it means you don't have to try. You don't have to put the time in. You don't have to put the effort in. So if you don't try, you don't fail. That's all there is to it. So sometimes we tell ourselves we don't have to try just because we have a fear of failure. just because we don't want to see ourselves go for something and not make it. So it's easier sometimes just to not try or not do anything at all, you know. And that's unfortunate, but sometimes people think that way. And I think we think that way a lot, you know, especially as we get older. It's funny how fragile our egos are, you know, like we just like, oh, I don't want to fail at it, so I'm not even going to bother trying. So anyways, you know, that's my little talk today. I don't want to take up your whole day, but that's my little talk. Your second limiting belief is time. And it's very similar to the money situation too, with anything you want to do in life, whether it be your martial arts, whether it be your academic education, whether it be going on a trip with your spouse, whether it be just going on a trip for yourself, or whatever it might be, you know, finally completing the project you want to complete around the house. You have to look at it and look at, what am I going to get from this? How is this going to enrich my life? How is this going to improve my life? If you can do that and focus on what you give, on what you get from something versus what you give up, then it's a lot easier. It's a lot better to look at something as an investment than a sacrifice. It makes you enthusiastic, you know, to want to pursue that activity then. So anyways, that's what I got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, if you have questions or comments or topics that you want me to cover, please send me a personal message and let me know, or you can comment here on this video. Also, I ask you, if you enjoy these videos, please share them. You know, share them with your page so other people can see them too. You guys can always find me at tkentnelson.com. Or you can find me at kskmartialarts.com. We also have an online learning center at kskmembers.com. So anyways, guys, hope you have a great day and be safe out there. God bless.